All right, this story to me was just funny because it has so many features of like rich people elements, and that's really it. It's like if you took all the rich people stuff out of the story, it would be like a nothing story.
Yeah.
But just listen to this.
Rich people problems.
So this is in Palm Beach, right?
So it's like Crazy Rich Asians.
Right.
Or Crazy Rich anybody.
It's like, oh, seeking the approval of the parent, whatever. But it's just because, oh, Singapore is like lots of money.
The details of it are they just sound ridiculous to me. So you got a 66-year-old woman in Palm Beach. She's driving a 2021 Rolls Royce Dunn, which is a $360,000 car.
Oh, shit.
For reasons unknown, she accidentally plows through this home's yard.
Because it costs more than a home, probably.
Right, yeah. Fuck that home.
But this home is actually a really nice home.
Oh, shit.
So she ends up in the backyard, and then she's trying to get out of the backyard, and she's like turning and shit. She hits the statue on her way out of the yard, and
Did you say the driver was a woman?
yeah.
Okay, keep going.
That's all we're saying.
Your Honor, I just wanted to notice that, Your Honor.
Okay, cool. So after she hits the statue, she ends up crashing into the like 2 more walls in the back, and then just ends up in this ditch. And the statue, it turns out to be a $3 million statue.
Yep, she has to pay for all of it.
And it turns out that the home she crashed into is owned by a guy named Steven Tannenbaum, who is famous for his $47 billion hedge fund.
Wasn't there a movie called The Royal Tenenbaums?
Yeah, it's not related.
Okay.
Is he one of those guys that's so rich that ballin' ass house he doesn't even live in?
He actually lives in this one.
Oh, okay.
So did he come out like, what the hell?
Or he sent his butler, go tell him, what the hell?
He has a what the hell guy.
Yeah. And then there's that YouTuber in his front door like, what do you do for a living?
Soundbite.
So what happened?
So she really can't, for the life of her, know why she did this. She doesn't have any
Oh,
recollection.
I know why.
She doesn't have any,
Because how old is she?
66.
Should she be driving?
At 66? You shouldn't be.
But no, not Not all 66-year-olds are created equal, though.
True.
You know what I mean?
Some
There's
people are 60,
66-year-olds
yeah.
Where you see them talking, you're
Like
like
95 low key?
You know what I mean?
You're right.
So it's like, I know some 66-year-olds who are like, they're really fit and, you know, that's great and they're very cognizant, but
Yeah, some like younger, like they got that Benjamin Button.
that's what I mean. And
They're 25. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's,
I'm assuming, I would imagine she's one of those 66-year-olds.
I love how all these stories we've been reading today have really bad excuses for why people did these really dumb things.
yeah.
I just don't know
I
why.
don't know, how did this happen?
Yeah, she said her mind's kind of a blank. Like she doesn't remember anything before she was like, "Oh, I crashed."
You're not that old.
She's like,
Like she accidentally painted the backside of her sunglasses and she
yeah,
painted them and I couldn't see
She was
anymore.
trying to paint the front side.
dude, yeah.
Maybe you shouldn't drive?
Yeah, I mean, so what's the question here?
I mean, there's no real question. It's just she's rich enough to pay for what happened.
Oh, she could pay for it all?
Yeah, she's rich too. It's a rich community. She's one of the people in the community.
Out of principle, she should, because you can't cause that much damage and then just like.
I mean, this is dementia. Like, she's got some serious health issues that are like,
Yeah.
I mean, her
level
beach
of
is.
paying that is like, you know, we accidentally reversed instead of going forward, and then we went into our neighbor's yard and knocked over their gnome.
Yeah.
And then they're like, dude, you owe me like $1,000, and you're like, well, I guess I have to pay.
Exactly. That's why
Yeah.
I find it funny. It's a scaled up version of like shit that just happened.
Yeah.
But is it that she's, you know, like maybe rich people also have a different.
Going into the
technique?
backyard though?
Yeah,
like
what
it
are you
plowed all the
doing,
way
lady?
into the
like,
backyard.
what are you gonna say? Some conniving shit?
No, like, you know, like if you're kind of smart with tax, you kind of know what to say and when. If you're smart with crime, you kind of know what to say.
Oh.
Her vow of like, I don't remember anything could just be how you get through a lot of shit.
And then make this a tax deduction or something.
Yeah,
It could be.
Wow.
Like, I don't think it's like I'm old, I don't remember. I
There's
think
smarter
it's-
ways of
you got to
handling.
66, you obviously have a massive net worth.
Or, yeah.
You're not dumb.
I wonder also if it's like a way, you know, speaking of Lifetime movies and all these other stories we've been talking about today, what if she's actually fucking her husband over by doing this? Like, he has to pay.
Rolls Royce is the husband's name or something?
Yeah, exactly.
Everything.
Something like
Good.
everything.
That's good. That's a good
You know, he's got to
development.
pay for that statue and this and that, and she doesn't remember, so she can't
Right.
medically be liable.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, the liability goes. bloop.
It could be a more
Who the fuck that girl
sophisticated.
who's fucking that fake mechanic? I'm gonna crash the rolls into a fucking $1 million statue. Oops, that statue was $3 million? Oh,
Yeah.
what are the odds I hit it with this rolls?
Right. There's a deeper plot, probably.
Pretty coincidental.
Yeah. She knew that statue was $3 million.
Had a blank.
It's either that or she completely just lost her mind. Like I think it's either one.
So I
of
think
those
our two
things.
choices right now, our two choices are girls really stupid and dumb, or really conniving.
Yeah.
It's one or the other.
Yeah, it's one or the other.
So much passion behind that.
I think women are so smart. I think they're way smarter than men.
I think they're smart too.
But to use those smarts to poison your husband slowly with Drano, or to piss off your husband by purposely crashing a Rolls Royce into a $3 million statue in a
Right.
billionaire's backyard.
Yeah.
They're just too intentional.
Yeah.
It cannot be an accident.
Dude.
Some of us got
An
weak
accident
points.
of like, I was trying to kill ants, and I was trying to, and I forgot what happened.
Yeah.
Whoops!
Right. Or it could be a thing where like her lawyer is just really good and was like, all right, you just say you don't remember anything and we'll handle the rest.
Sounds like a bad lawyer to me.
Because she could have been like, I was on my phone arguing with my husband. She could have been saying, but she's like, oh, we're not going to tell the truth right now.
By the way, in the video of this happening, there's no video, but there's like a description of it. She initially crashes into the house. She's stopped. She turns and then hits the statue.
Yeah.
I think it's what Christian's saying.
So she's kind of like a bull in a china shop kind of.
Looking
But
for
also
the
though
statue,
too,
dude.
I think we,
Yeah, there's no way you accidentally hit a $3 million statue.
I think we underestimate how panicked people get.
In a billionaire neighborhood.
All the houses on that block.
They're massive.
She hit the one with a $3 million statue in the backyard?
she nothing but net. She knows how to pick them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and those houses are probably the length of this block.
True, yes.
She could have hit a lot. She avoided the tennis court, avoided the fucking swimming pool. She hit the
Because think about it, right? She fucked up. She drove all the way in, and she probably broke a gate.
She did,
She's fucking up the yard.
She avoided the two people riding horses.
Yeah, and she's already like, oh fuck, like, cause dude, when I hit the trash can sometimes, I go, oh my god, my heart beats out of my chest. So I can only imagine what it feels like when you hit another car or anything, and your car jolts.
Keep going?
Yeah.
I think some people's response is like they panic and they freak
They
out.
hit another thing?
Yeah, and they hit another thing. I've hit 2 trash cans in one day.
No.
You know what I mean?
Nah, but you're a
The far
dude.
distance she went though, she had to go the length of this massive driveway to even get to where the house actually was. And then she hit a bunch of shit.
And you know when you're in
the
a...
backyard, took some turns, hit the statue.
There had to be something else.
She was a
going
pinball.
on.
Yeah, because you know when you're in a real ballin' neighborhood, everyone's walls are like those bushes that are like as fucking 2 stories high.
Right.
You can't even see the house.
see the house,
So she had to go through that first fortification.
Absolutely, yeah.
She went to go through that line of defense, got through, kept going.
Some people have a moat.
Yeah.
I think she's probably fucking the dude who lives there. Or the husband's fucking somebody else. Because either she wanted the dude's wife to know, or somebody wanted somebody else to know.
So using
I bet
the potential of your writer's brain, what's the plot?
Oh yeah.
I just did the Tenenbaum dude like being there afterwards, like to his wife, like, damn, that was crazy, huh? And the wife is like, so you're telling me this bitch randomly hit our house in the statue? She's like, yeah, I don't know, that sounds crazy, right? That's crazy.
Randomly crashes into the statue's penis too.
Yeah, I don't know, honey. She said she forgot. I believe her. I just think she looks like a truthful person. I think this was a message being sent. Yeah. It's kind of like Dark Knight when that dude's about to snitch on who Bruce Wayne is, so he runs the Lambo into the. He's like, "What? Who did I hit?" It's like that situation. It's like, "Oh, okay, dude, this fantastic thing just happened."
Right.
Yeah. This sounds like some Gone Girl shit. You guys seen Gone Girl?
Gone Girl.
Gone Girl, some
Absolutely.
shit. This sounds like some plan to do something else.
It could be.
And guess what? If it is one of those situations and somebody is involved with some other shit, they're not gonna let the story out. This story helps all of them stay quiet. They're gonna be like, yeah, sure, whatever, as long as the real story doesn't
That's
fucking get
true.
out. I'm sure the neighbors know the real tea. You interview the neighbors, they tell you the real shit.
Or could this somehow maybe be some kind of a laundering thing where you spend that
Always.
much money on a statue and then you have an insurance policy on it
Yeah.
and then it gets destroyed?
Like a strangers on a train situation.
Yes.
You ever seen that movie? Alfred Hitchcock, 2 strangers, like this famous tennis player and this random ass dude just meet in the train at the same time, and they start drinking on their way to wherever they're going, and they're talking about how they both hate their ex-wives. Like, I hate my ex-wife, she's take all my money. I hate my ex-wife, she won't sign the divorce papers. And so the stranger guy is like, hey, we should just swap murders. We have no connection. If you got off here and killed my ex-wife, and I got off there and killed your ex-wife, and we both bounced, there'd be no way for anyone to tie us to these murders. And then the tennis player is like, haha, good one. But the crazy stranger goes and does the murder.
Oh, shit.
And then calls him like, I killed your ex-wife, you gotta kill mine now.
Oh.
Yeah, but then there's like no way to trace. These guys have no connection. They met on a train.
Yeah.
They never saw each other again.
What's the name of the movie? I'm gonna watch it.
Strangers on a Train.
Wow.
Classic Alfred Hitchcock movie.
Why? Why did you say it like that?
This sounds like a good movie.
Let's team up.
You guys know each other.
Oh shit!
I'll meet you.
They just go on a train.
Train.
It's the opposite. It's like you're the first
on a
suspect
train.
either way.
You know, there's a neighborhood.
I'll meet you on a spirit flight.
There's a neighborhood in Florida where every single house has like a pilot or like a airplane.
Oh, like a landing strip?
Well, I think they might share the landing strip. But
Oh,
they have a garage. Every single house has a garage just for planes. It's like a pilot's dream.
It's like where John Travolta lives. How he's got his own like.
Yeah, they have their own airplane hangar. Yeah, and then it's like the whole neighborhood just uses planes.
There's a racetrack housing community out here, right? I think.
Yeah.
There's like a community of like a.
Yep.
They built a community for everyone who has like race cars, and like there's a track like either inside or just outside the community.
That's so cool.
It's like constantly being used.
Yeah, they got like garages with doors on both sides.
Where's that at?
You just go out
I
to the
think
track.
it's somewhere out here. Like,
That's crazy. You know where that's at?
That would be very loud. Like, imagine trying to sleep and you hear.
But that's why.
That's why if you live there, you're down with this shit.
Yeah,
You
that
love it
shit's
that
All
much.
racers.
There's a lot of secret neighborhoods. You know that? Like, you know, there's a lake in LA. That it's like a gated. Well, it's like a gated community.
The one that's up the hills.
Yeah. Like I was just like, when I was like, look, when we're actually gonna settle down, I was trying to just find if there's any really unique type of neighborhoods, and I found that. I'm like, what the fuck? I never knew there was like a random.
Wait, the one in Hollywood or the one in Pasadena?
It's in Hollywood area.
Yeah,
But it's a
that
gated community, and almost no one sells their house.
You
So
can't even go to it. It's
yeah,
like a-
you can't even walk in.
I only saw it because I was on a helicopter tour of LA, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?"
Yeah, what the hell was there a
The
lake?
big pilot's all, "Oh, you don't know?"
Yeah, we don't have a fuck.
What about when we filmed the Asian Bachelor, that one mansion,
It's like in Hacienda Heights or something.
no, it was in Hollywood, and then in the backyard it was like a lake too. It was like a weird. I was like, what the hell? There's a lake here out of nowhere, or like a reservoir. Yeah.
The lake you're talking about is technically a reservoir. Yeah.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
So yeah, because I.
Oh wait, you weren't in that one. You were in the first one, or the different scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the house that we filmed at, it might be that lake you're talking about.
Oh yeah.
It's like a bunch of mansions.
Yeah.
Hella mansions, and then in his backyard, there's like a little lake and a reservoir thing.
Yeah, and some of the pads have direct lake access, and then they just never sell because they know it's always gonna go up in value. So it's even hard to get into that neighborhood.
Oh my God, yeah.
That's
Remember
so
that place
cool.
I was telling you guys about Canyon Lake?
Oh yeah, that little community.
So it's a city that's it's near like Lake Elsinore.
Okay.
And it's the country's largest gated community. And it's an entire city built around like a lake, and you literally cannot go in there unless you're a resident. And it's like a whole secret. It's kind of like a best kept secret whole city.
Canyon Lake?
Yeah, and you can go on YouTube and watch.
Where's that? Is that off the 5 or something?
I don't know if it's off the 5.
Where's Lake Elsinore?
It's like inland and more inland, yeah. But it's like, it's crazy because I found it by just buying something on OfferUp, and the guy was like, "Oh, are you a Canyon Lake resident?" I'm like, "Nah," and he's like, "Oh, you can't come in here then." And I was like, "What the fuck was that?" And then so I looked it up, and then I found their YouTube channel. They have like an internal channel that's just like, what's going on in Canyon Lake today? We got some boating over at Rob's, and then it's like such local like things about like like Nancy's got some extra quilts ready for you guys. It's like this weird
That's
fucking
culty.
world.
That's a cult.
Yeah.
That's some weird shit. You can't even make a sale and offer up.
It looks so beautiful.
So unless you're a resident, you can't get in there.
You have to be signed in or some shit.
Oh, and then like if you're a guest, they have to.
Yeah, and I think it's like
I just saw this Canyon Lake real. That's what I saw.
Yeah, look, it's just this place,
Oh shit.
and it's all gated up. Yeah.
yeah.
This like
Read the
whole
Real
thing.
Bros of Canyon Lake.
Real Bros of Canyon Lake.
Oh shit.
And no one ever talks about this place. It's like so under the radar.